Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Blossoms Bloom Brightest. This is part 2 now of this little visual novel that is free to play on Steam. Seriously, if you're interested in visual novels, might as well check it out, eh? Don't have to pay a jot of money for it. So we're here of course on the spaceship Blossom. We've got our three principal characters who we met first time around. Kotoha here is apparently putting together a prank or something, so I guess we're going to find out more about that as this episode progresses. We're on day 4, it's the afternoon. Kotoha shuffled around the lounge and pushed a chair in front of the air vent, then stood upon it while holding a large bag of flour. A heave-a-ho! Also, incidentally, I may be changing a couple of the voices around a little bit. Well, I say couple, maybe one of them for the time being. But I'm just thinking about maybe changing What's-Her-Face's voice, Erica, the captain. Because the thing is, the voice that I started off with, Kotoha, the sort of meow, fast-talking sort of voice, I may move that to Erica, I'm not sure, we'll see. She used all of her strength to force the contents of the bag into the air vent. Afterwards, she climbed back down and put the chair back in its original spot. I feel like this might not go well, considering that one of our characters is a tsundere. I could have waited until later to get them, and now I just can't resist it. The young mechanic dashed towards the vent control panel attached to the wall and eyed it for a minute. After finding what she'd searched for, she quickly pressed the high-pressure air circulation button. You see, I'm liking this character already, but I do wonder how well this is going to go down with Sarah, with friggin' tsundere girl, woman. Rattle, 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 an odd sound echoed throughout the air vents. Ah, crap, that wasn't supposed to happen, and what went wrong? You better not have busted the air supply system, girl. No, I didn't check the settings beforehand, it said to moisturise. Less than 10 seconds later, gooey, wet blobs of flour rained down upon the entire ship. Yeah. Clearly it didn't go well. Oh, jeez. Well, hello there. This is the laundry room, apparently. Yeah, we always seem to get fan service every so often, don't we? Kotoha slyly crept into the laundry room. God, I can't speak all of a sudden. Oh right, we're getting all the fan service, it seems. To her chagrin, the captain and the doctor are already there, both with disappointed expressions. Oh, hey guys, what brings you here?
This is all your fault!
Okay, Sarah's just going straight for the B word, it would appear. You bit... Erica stretched out an arm in warning.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was just going to change this one to yeah, Kotoha, I saw the security video, we know what you did. Oops. It was just supposed to be a prank, you know. It wasn't supposed to be all that mushy. I just wanted to cover you guys in a dry flour, like in those older prank videos.
What the hell?
Yeah, like that's any better. My entire wardrobe is ruined, I have to wash everything. Yeah, that's right, I as well. The flour mixture went straight into the crevices of my closet. I mean, it got to my stuff too. Isn't that proof enough that it was an accident?
Yuck.
Yeah, well true, that doesn't undo your indiscretion. Look, we're all standing here in our underwear. How humiliating, but also how pleasing for all the viewers out there. I'm sure they're gonna absolutely love this one. But it's like it's like we're bonding. You know what they say, you aren't really friends until you hang out in your panties. Is that an American thing? I don't know. Who knows? Americans in the audience, answer that for me. Do you not know your friend until you've hung about in your skivvies?
Ew.
No, they don't say that. No one says that. Okay, so it's not an American thing. Oh, actually, I haven't said that. She's Japanese, isn't she, Kotoha? Just judging from her name. Okay, so maybe it's more of a Japanese thing. I don't know. Who knows? No, or maybe it's more of a male fantasy thing. I don't know. Having said that, the company that makes this is Rainaworks, or Rainaworks, however it's pronounced. And I don't actually know anything about that group or company, so who knows? Any people from Rainaworks out there? Hello! Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. My bad. Come on guys, don't give me those looks. I'll make you all the lasagna. Yeah, we won't do anything. Not yet anyway. Please don't kill me, not before I've made the lasagna. Killing you would be too easy. With a skinny little neck like yours, I could slice it open with... Oh, Jesus! What is this conversation that we're having here? Ain't that a little extreme? We can talk this out, girlies. I'll bake you my pasta pizza pie. Yeah, the only thing we'll be doing is torturing you. You must be punished for this injustice against us. Where are we going with this? Oh, what was that? As she sensed her imminent doom, Kotoha ran around in a circle while she randomly flailed her arms about. No! Eric and Sarah burst into laughter as they watched the clueless young woman make a fool of herself. Don't cannibalise me, it's my worst nightmare. My mind just went somewhere when she said that. And, I don't know what this says about me. But as soon as she said cannibalism, of course my first thought went to eating. And then from there it went to, don't eat me out. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I do have a bit of a gutter mind, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't come out very often, but when it comes out, I can't help but draw attention to it. The two women simply laughed more intensely. Meow, Kotoha, stop, that's enough, we weren't serious. Kotoha abruptly skidded to a halt, then robotically turned her head to look at her superior. Robotically, that's a funny way of describing it. Oh, you were kidding. Of course you were. It was totally obvious. I was just playing along, yeah. Oh, come on, you were scared out of your mind. Maybe. Well, at least they don't seem to be arguing anymore. At least if something good came of this, I suppose. Well, so you got him, being friends with one another again, I guess. Yeah, that's much better. It's quite cold when you wander around in your underwear. Well, turn the heating up then. Or there's another way you could do that. No, let's not go there. Right, by the book broad like you wouldn't know much about the comfort of spending time lazing around in your underwear, would you? Yeah, people do it by choice. Oh, Cap, it's okay. I still look up to you.
What are you up to?
Yeah, I don't get it. Why would you want to do that? Why, you think it's improper? No, like I said, it was cold. It was quite unpleasant. Pretty simple-minded for an authority figure. Shut up. I remember the thing that you said actually in the first episode, Sarah. There was a thing about her fiancé and a wedding to plan. So that's probably why she's so surly, because obviously, spoilers for the first episode, which you probably have watched if you're watching this. The whole thing was that it sounds like they haven't actually consented to come on board the ship. It sounds like they've just woken up and found themselves here. So they're probably, all a bit wondering, well, at least Sarah certainly seems to be, all kind of wondering what's the deal here, what's going on. Yeah, come now, let's not get into another argument. All sport? Yeah, let's eat a cake instead, or I'll bake us up a bigger pizza. I'm sorry, there's neither any cake or other ingredients for it on the ship. Oh. Well, that's a shame.
You're the best.
A cake or not, they were still delicious. Oh, by the way, how many days' worth of food is on here? Well, to put it simply, that's irrelevant. The ship is essentially self-sustainable. I suppose you won't have noticed since you haven't used the kitchen too much, but there are a couple of rooms in the back for growing plants and meat. Do we go like a hydroponics bay or something? Oh god. Gas coming up my throat from my lunch. Yes, recording this one, actually after I had some lunch, basically, ladies and gentlemen. Had myself a little ham baguette and some Pringles. Very nice. Always got to talk about the food. Yeah, near the bottom of the ship there's also a room that collects and filters water. It automatically distributes everything as needed. That's why the toilets and showers in our rooms work perfectly well at all hours. Oh, I see here.
What the hell?
Aren't you the mechanic? Shouldn't you have checked those things out already? What if there's a malfunction somewhere and you don't know how to get to it? As if she were a turtle retreating into its shell, Kotoha seemed to shrink. Ah, that's a good question. I guess I never really got around to it. I think we're not going to scold her. I'm going to comfort her. Because, of these two characters, because I think we're very much playing from Erica's kind of POV. So, of these two characters, I think Kotoha is definitely the one that we're going for. So, comfort her, yes. Yeah, it's alright, Kotoha. We all make mistakes. Thankfully, nothing bad has happened yet. You will still have time to correct your error at no cost. Kotoha's face lit up with utter joy.
Thanks.
Thank you, Captain. You always have my back. I promise I won't let you down. Oh? The two of you are just pathetic. Stop with your little pity party and get some common sense. Damn. This woman is very tsundere. One mistake and we're all done for. One wrong turn down a hallway in an emergency and the engine could die. If that happens, well, so will we. Yes, but it didn't happen, okay? Like the captain said, nothing bad actually came of it, so let's not go too crazy. Erica wiped the sweat off her brow. She knew what Sarah had said was true. Why then had she felt compelled to comfort Kotoha? Yeah, well, true, there's no need to be so harsh about it. No one has been harmed yet. Besides, it's just a mistake. Yeah. Well then, why don't we talk about something else?
Nice one.
That sounds good. Yeah, agreed. We've been aboard the ship for a minimum of 4 days, but likely more while we were asleep. How long exactly is this trip going to be? With each word, the craptin... Did I just say the craptin? Oh no. Whoops. Dear me, the captain had grown tenser. Both of her juniors took immediate notice.
It's all my fault.
Yeah, we won't be stopping until our mission is complete.
What's going on?
So what is the mission anyway, with no definite end in sight? Yeah, our mission is classified. I am unable to disclose anything until we've arrived at the designated area. Small droplets of sweat fell down Erica's face. She knew the issue at hand demanded gentle but precise care. Is he going to go down the whole route of maybe the Earth has ended, or something like that? And she's just woken us up and this ship contains a whole colony of humans and we're making our way somewhere to recolonise. And she's just woken these two up because they happen to be essential crew members. Something like that. And maybe we're approaching our destination, hence why we've suddenly come out of hypersleep or something. I don't know, I'm just theorising. I'm guessing that's where it's going. And where's the designated area? You'll both be informed once we've arrived there. Further details aren't required at this point in time. Before Sarah could ask another question, Kotoha interjected.
That's right.
Sarah, there's no need to ask her so many confusing questions. When the captain's ready to tell us, that she will. I, for one, trust her. Without a doubt, she has our best interests at heart. Oh, God. I think you're putting Sarah on the spot a bit there. She's probably not going to like that. Unlikely. Kotoha, you're still too inexperienced. This woman wants nothing more than to manipulate us to do her bidding. Look at her, she's nervous, sweating even. Meow, what am I supposed to do in this sort of situation? I had a feeling that this would happen eventually. If only I could postpone it a little longer. Well, maybe you have to be a bit more open, I don't know. I mean, I get it's classified, so try and impress upon her that you're sweating for a different reason. Oh, what are you talking about? She clearly just isn't feeling well. Isn't that alright, Captain? To Erica's surprise, the mechanic gave her a quick wink before she offered up her arm for support. Without a second thought, the captain stood with Kotoha's help. Kotoko? No, not Kotoko. That's that friggin' tiny little kid from Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. We don't want to talk about her.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry for worrying you both. I seem to be a bit feverish. Thank you for your concern, Kotoha. I think it's best if I head back to my room now. I apologise for cutting this short.
Oh?
Maybe I should give you a checkup then. Oh, I forgot. She is a doctor. Meow, that won't be necessary. However, I'm still ill tomorrow. I'll let you know first thing in the morning. Is that acceptable? Do what you want. But I know what you're doing. Don't think I'll fall for it.
Yep.
Sarah, you should know better than to antagonise the sick people. Whatever, I'm surprised you even know such a large word. Bloody hell. Jeez, get over yourself. Nah, shouldn't say that. She's probably under a lot of stress. No need to go there. Yes, we're getting in with Kotoha. That's what can't talk. Yeah, that was a close one. If it weren't for Kotoha, I would have been screwed. I owe one. On the other hand, I need to appease Sarah somehow if she keeps this up. No, I won't let that happen, for my own sake as well as theirs. She flopped herself on top of bed. To her, that fluffy bed was one of few comforts. At night, it allowed her worries and anxiety to melt away. In the morning, it comforted her and promised to be there again after work. In a way, that inanimate object was her ally, but now she knew for sure that it wasn't her only ally. Kotoha was also there for her, even despite their short time together. The thought put a smile on her face as she drifted into a deep sleep. To day 5, please. Here we are. Awoken by the intense beeping of the emergency alert system. Uh-oh. Erica swiftly pushed herself out of bed and flung on her clothes. Oh god, Kotoha, something you've done. Ballsed it up somewhere. Without another thought, she dashed towards the door, even. Meow, damn, what the hell's going on? As she pulled out her PDA, she banged on Kotoha's bedroom door. An instant later, the mechanic flew out of the room with a look of intense panic on her face.
What exactly happened?
Meow, what's going on? No, that's the wrong voice. That was like a fusion of the voice I've just given Erica and hers. Hey, what's going on? Erica's eyes drifted to the screen of the device in her hands. Meow, several sections of the ship, the parts that is, are beginning to overheat. The temperature is steadily rising. Alerts are coming in from section 1 and 3. Can you go take care of the pod room? Afterward, head to the command centre. I'm going to get Sarah and then we'll meet you there. I got it. Kotoha dashed down the hall as quickly as she could. Her feet barely kept her to the ground when she turned the corner and slid around the wall like an ice skater. Meow, alright. The captain pounded on the doctor's door. She held her breath but hoped Sarah would be cooperative. An irritated, familiar face was revealed when the mechanical door slid open again and there's that loud sound effect.
Huh?
What? You really didn't hear the alarm, dollface? No, I turned off the in-room notifications. What's going on? We need to hurry to the command centre. Certain sections of the ship are overheating for some reason. We need to fix the problems before the situation becomes worse. Sarah's irritation turned to anger. I forget if she's going to blame Kotoha for this, probably. Damn it all, I didn't have to be involved in this. Now, come on, you can complain later. For now, time is of the essence. Ugh. Yes, probably not the time to be complaining about it. Regardless of their inner feelings, the two women sped toward the control centre together. Meow, Kotoha, are you here already?
What's going on?
Yes, ma'am, I already cleaned up the pod room. So cleaned up? It's probably got flour in it. Yes, I have a feeling. Oh no. So Erica and Sarah walked in the direction of Kotoha's voice. Before them they found a large surface area of caked-on flour mixture, covering the main computing unit. Small puffs of steam rose up from beneath the batter.
Yuck.
Yeah, is that what I think it is? Disgusting. Well,
No.
believe it. There's steam coming off that thing. Kotoha, get away from that machine right now. If you get too close to it, you'll get burned. No, it's fine. It'll be alright. The mechanic casually ignored Sarah's warning, began scraping off the batter with her own hands. Oh, you fool. Your fingers will be irreparably damaged if you keep that up. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm used to the heat. The doctor tried to run to Kotoha, but was immediately stopped by the captain. Okay. I mean, I think... if I say I believe in Kotoha, I feel like Sarah's going to get pissed off. Whereas if I say we can't have you getting injured as well, maybe that'll get us in a bit more with Sarah. Fuck it. We're going for Kotoha, okay? Here's the thing about me, right? I'm not the greatest fan of tsundere characters. But, yeah. Believe. I nearly did the Italian voice then. Yeah, Sarah, we must trust in Kotoha's judgment. It isn't our place to interfere.
What?
This is her mess. She can clean it up herself. We have to let her fix it alone. If she won't, if she don't, if we don't even, she'll never be able to become independent. At what cost? Yeah, whatever she chooses. Don't you dare put on that air in this sort of situation. I'm a doctor, I can't just stand by and watch her mutilate her own body like that. For God's sake, she could at least use a tool to do it. Stand back and watch, she's nearly finished. When Sarah did look, she found that Erica had been right. All of the batter sat in a pile on the floor, a safe distance away from the electronics. Yeah, I was wondering, would this game actually go so far as to have characters getting injured and hurt? Wasn't sure, but apparently not. Hey, can one of you go grab me some fans? We can help regulate the temperature externally for now. I already set one up in the pod room. It should be fine soon. I'll take this flour down to the kitchen. In the meantime, I'll make a bigger pizza dough with it. Yeah, I understand.
Oh?
How do you do that without the slightest hint of damage? There isn't even a burn. Who knows? I've just always been like this, handy, right? Not just with the electronics, but also with the pizza pie. I used to work in an Italian restaurant. Irrelevant. It isn't normal. How is it possible to have such heat-resistant flesh? Sarah continued to examine Kotoha's hands, as if she expected to uncover the mystery. Solly goes, maybe. Well, there was the thing earlier about saying that Kotoha apparently looked around robotically. Maybe Kotoha's an android. What do you reckon? Are we calling it right now? She's an android? Kotoha the robot. No. You, Erica, why weren't you more concerned about her? Oh. She's a fucking android, isn't she? Yeah, it's my duty as captain to oversee that each crew member fulfills a role. Nothing more, nothing less. The circumstances do not matter. Bullshit. Hey, come on, Sarah. Everything had turned out okay. Besides, it was my mess to begin with. I should have known it'd end up on the machines.
Huh?
You're still blindly defending your beloved captain. Well, if that's your decision, there's nothing more I can say. She turned to Erica. Regardless, I know you're up to something more sinister than you're letting on. How dare you involve us? Mess with your own people. People have the opportunity to say no.
Sarah.
Yeah, I apologise. I don't have the authorisation to change the crew roster. Besides, we're too close to our destination to turn back now. Not even trying to defend yourself anymore. I see how it is. God, get out. Sarah silently stomped out the door, presumably towards her room. Leave me with Kotoha. Yeah, no, wrong voice. Forget her. She's just a mean for the sake of it. I know you're doing your best, Captain. Yeah, but pfft, I keep blending the voices sometimes. Yeah, thank you, Kotoha. I won't forget your kindness toward me, despite my uncaring attitude towards you earlier. I don't appear like that. I know you're worried about me. You look tense the entire time. It isn't your fault that you have to follow a certain set of rules, though I must admit that I wish you could tell us what they were already, kind of like I have to follow a set of rules in terms of my programming in my brain. Yeah, I'm unable to... It's all alright, Captain. You know, you can't tell me. Just like if I tried to explain my programming to you, you'll probably have your mind frazzled. But hey, let's forget about that for now. My fingers are a bit cramped now because of Sarah. Want to help me loosen them up? Oh yes, please. Yeah, you'd like a finger massage, but I can't say I have any experience in that department. No way, let's pick up the game from where we left off, please. Okay, let's do that. Go back to the RPG or whatever it was. Yeah, of course. Back to the lounge, I guess? Kotoha hurried ahead of the captain, who slowly trailed behind her ally. The three crew members of the Blossom sat in silence while they ate lunch. Although each of them wanted to say something, none of them brought themselves to do it. Rather, the time was spent avoiding eye contact. Erica's mind was tempestuous. She had hoped that relaxation would help to calm it down, but it was useless. I'm just wasting time. Surely there's something more important I could be doing right now. Perhaps I should take another look around the ship. There weren't any other abnormal heat readings. They said heart readings, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Oh, or maybe I should unplug those fans. No need for excess power consumption. The thoughts were interrupted by the sound of the door whizzing open. In stepped Sarah, smirk on her face. Oh, you were making a face that didn't look totally calculated for once. What a shocker.
What's the situation?
Meow, Sarah, do you need something? Each step she took forward looked intimidating. There was no doubt in Erica's mind that Sarah would not let her get away unscathed. You could say that, but really I just want to chew you out. Meow, at least you're honest.
Indeed.
Right, unlike you. Are you still going on about that? It's not like that. I don't want to hear your petty excuses, it's a waste of my time. Anyway, after thinking on it, I came to a conclusion. That entire time you knew Kotoha would be fine. How? Why?
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Meow, you're just making assumptions. If I'd known something like that, I would have explained it to you at the time. Yeah, right. Well, just know that every time you lie to us, you're betraying our trust. That includes your precious follower, Kotoha.
I'm disgusted.
You know, you aren't any different from whoever it was that forced her and me onto this ship. Erica bobbed her head up in surprise. You're deceiving us. I haven't seen my fiancée in days now. I don't even know how long it has been. And you helped orchestrate that, directly or otherwise. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I wonder who that girl left behind. She's still young. Maybe it was her parents, siblings. I hope you're satisfied with yourself. The captain was unable to speak. She silently waited for Sarah to leave the room. Finally alone again, she rubbed the corner of her eyes with the tips of her fingers. Yeah, I know what this mission entailed when I accepted it. All I can do now is atone for my crimes. Oh. Okay, so you're admitting that something has gone on then. Yeah, even if they don't forgive me, that's okay. Whether it was me or someone else, the outcome would have been the same. All I've done is make sure that no one else had to bear this burden. For that, I will gladly suffer. She laid herself on top of her bed and let out an exasperated sigh. Moments passed and her eyelids drifted closed. When Erica stepped into the dining area, it's morning of day 6 now, and spotted Sarah, the tension in the room skyrocketed. Kotoha gave each of them a confused glance. In her mind, she figured that the two had yet another argument.
What's up?
Hey, Captain, come eat with us. I made another pizza for breakfast. She gave a quick wave. Erica indulged her subordinate.
How could you?
I won't cook for either of you. You're better off sitting elsewhere. I didn't say you would. Wrong voice. Meow. No. Fucking hell. Why do I get these voices confused? I did say you would. Meow, Sarah, please. There's no need to lash out at Kotoha. Fine, do whatever you want. Leave me out of it, though. Sarah proceeded to walk behind the counter and headed into the kitchen. Meow, don't mind her. You didn't say anything wrong.
You're the real MVP.
She just said I'm the real MVP, apparently. Okay, lovely. Thanks, Captain. You're supporting me. Meow, of course, it's my job. Oh, is that all it is? Huh? Was it just a mumbling? Sorry. Anyway, did you and Sarah get in another fight or something? Things sure felt tense. Meow, you're correct, unfortunately. It seems that the two of us were always butting heads. Her head in the clouds, Erica's head drooped.
It can't be.
Meow, am I a failure?
I don't get it.
No way. You always do an awesome job of keeping the situation under control. Previously unaware that she'd spoken aloud, the captain rose her head in surprise.
My thanks.
Meow, well thank you, I needed that. No problemo. So, your guys' fight, what was it about anyway? I'm super curious. My head's gonna pop off. Huh. Anyway, meow, yesterday I was relaxing in the lounge when Sarah came in and walked up to me. She accused me of having some ulterior motive and just wouldn't let up about it. It put me in a sour mood, to say the least. She doesn't seem to believe anything I tell her. I see her, thanks for telling me. Indeed. Anyway, would you like me to cook breakfast for you again? Doll face! Kotoha energetically bobbed her head up and down. Yes, let's do that. Oop. Oh, is she going to talk to Sarah or something? Forgive me, Captain, I feel like I have to do this for both of your sakes.
Heya.
Oh, it's like the infirmary, is it? See? It's very, pink drapes that they've got going on there. Oh, what you up to, Sarah? Are you coming down with something? Have an ache somewhere? No.
Oh?
Then why are you here? You look perfectly fine to me, or is it a cramp? Oh well, to be honest, I heard that you and the captain fought yesterday. What about it? I was kind of hoping you'd tell me what happened. Maybe you aren't as clueless as you look.
That's right.
Damn, just give her a fucking backhanded compliment, why don't you? I didn't come here to get insulted, you know. Sarah dismissively waved a hand at Kotoha, who simply sighed in response. Don't you think it's suspicious that Erica wouldn't let me stop you yesterday? Not really, she just didn't want you to get hurt, I think.
Correct.
But she'd let you, her little bootlicker, irreparably damage your body. That clearly isn't what happened. I'm totally fine, look. Kotoha dramatically bent and moved her fingers around. I know. How did she know you'd be okay, though? Think about it.
Huh?
I had no idea. Exactly. At best she knew you'd be fine somehow. At worst she doesn't care at all. Oh, what? No way. The captain definitely cares about me. She's so kind. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, what does that have to do with your fight?
Yes.
I confronted her about the way she acted. She claimed she wasn't hiding anything. She was clearly lying. Ah, I see where you're coming from now. Alright, thank you, Sarah. Just like that, out of there. Before Sarah could reply, Kotoha dashed out of the room. Now to talk to the captain. Ah, so you're here.
I'm lost.
Meow, what's wrong, Kotoha? What do you and Sarah fought about? There was some truth to it, wasn't there? If you're straight with her, I'm sure the two of you can stop arguing. Maybe then she'll even stop antagonising you. Meow, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. For a long moment, Kotoha thought about it. Afterwards, she came to a realisation, one she instantly wished she'd come to earlier. Of course not. In contrast to her usual behaviour, the mechanic took on a completely serious demeanour and looked directly into her captain's eyes. If there was something important like that, you'd tell us if you could, wouldn't you? With a look of equal seriousness, Erica stared back. Meow, that's alright. If there was something important that I thought the two of you needed to know, I'd tell you if I could. That's what I thought. I must have gotten confused and misunderstood something Sarah said. Sorry. Meow, don't worry about it. I'm going to go set her straight. Ooh. Well, this is an interesting moment. Let her go. Apologise to Kotoha. Kotoha, even. I'm just going to chuck in a save just there, whilst I can. Okay, right, so let her go talk to Sarah. So, oof. I feel like, if we... I'm getting a bad feeling about that top one, I don't know why. I feel like Kotoha is possibly going to confront Sarah by saying I'm going to go set her straight. It sounds a bit confrontational. And I feel like that could be bad. I'm kind of gravitating towards the bottom one. I feel like maybe we can just open up to her a bit. Let's do that. Meow, wait, Kotoha. Oh, what is it, Captain? I'm sorry. Wrong voice. Oh, for what? Meow, I'm not sure, but I do mean it. It's difficult to explain.
You're the real MVP.
Thank you. Oop. She kind of charged in facing one direction, rebounded off Sarah, and then came back there. Kotoha skidded to a halt inches away from Sarah, barely avoiding a collision.
What the hell?
What are you doing, you fool? This isn't a playground and I'm not your babysitter.
What's wrong?
Hey, you'll have to listen to me, okay? Sarah shrugged her shoulders with defeat. Well, I'm surprised you hadn't already figured it out, but think about it. How did we get on here? Or what's the last thing you remember? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out this whole time.
That's right.
Whoever did it couldn't possibly be Erica, right? She's a one woman. It would have been too much work for her to orchestrate this by herself. Besides, it's easier to tell that she isn't a bad person. It's impossible that this was her doing.
Huh?
We don't know that for sure. Just to keep listening. You've said it to yourself multiple times. It seems like she's withholding things from us. Without a doubt. Just now I asked her about her lie. She denied it, but then I had an idea. What if she couldn't tell us the truth, even if she wanted to? Using my amazing talents, I subtly asked her if there was a reason she can't disclose the full truth. Using her equally amazing talent, she told me that there is. How do you know you didn't just imagine that whole conversation? What if you misinterpreted it, or she did? Just trust me this once, okay? Doesn't it make sense when you think about it like that? Sarah sighed and lowered her head. When she lifted it back up, her eyes widened. No, you're right. Now that I think about it, I'm sure she's been trying to tell us this whole time. As much as she gets on my nerves, it did always feel like there were double meanings to her words, and she always insisted that she wasn't a liar, even when she was faced with fairly damning accusations. If she... No, we are being Shit, I'm going to my room. I need to think for a while. She walked towards the door. Just before exiting, she turned back around. Good job. Oh yeah, did she realise it too? Wasn't sure I could get through to her. Oh, Kotoha, it sounds like you're being the MVP here. Okay, we're going to save actually again in slot number 3 there, and we're going to wrap this episode up here. As part 2, everybody, of Blossoms Bloom Brightest. So we had a bit of tension on the ship right there, and basically I think the storyline is sort of coming out a bit now that there is definitely something going on. there's something bigger going on than just these three characters. So, yeah. And also, sticking to the theory, Kotoha is an android. A very nice android, though, let's put it that way. So yeah, hope you'll join me for part 3, which I'll get round to soon enough. Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with a link to my propagandist channel and all that. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. And I'll see you in the next part, everybody. Goodbye. I remember, you can actually climb up beyond it and go this way, but there's not really anything here, if I remember correctly. Just a long area that goes to nothing. Oh dear. Okay, right. So, let's get to it. Got to get psyched up for this one. This is where the bosses are going to start to get a bit nastier, I think, if I remember correctly. Hopefully I should be able to take this one out. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully he won't kill me.
Young men need more attention.
Okay, you need to close in rapidly with this one. Oh god. Careful. Okay, go. Do this. That's it.